Welcome back to RAYGO Reactions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RAYGO Reactions. On today's episode, we're kind of picking it up from the Deep Purple pool. Now, one of our legendary subscribers by the name of Daniel has suggested reacting to Rainbow and their song Temple of King. Now, if you didn't know, Ritchie Blackmore was the creator of this band. He made Rainbow when he left Deep Purple. He's had a few bands. I know he's Ritchie Blackmore's Knights, which is medieval stuff. That's how I know about that. But I know about Rainbow. But I've just seen Dio. You know Dio? He was a singer of Black Sabbath. Is this how he was famous in the first place, by being the lead singer of Rainbow? I don't know, but it would make sense, because I was wondering how Dio was, where he came about in the first place and how he was found. But that would be kind of cool, because Dio was in Black Sabbath and he was in Rainbow, which is part of, slightly historically speaking, Deep Purple, which means he's been in the godfathers of metal. You know, the three: Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Deep Purple. He's basically been in both, which is sick. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, I'm in a band called RAYGO Bloom, and I'll stick one of my songs at the very end of this video so you can see what I've got cooking. However, right now it's about Rainbow. I've never reacted to a song by Rainbow in my life, so there's first time for everything. Without further ado, let's get into it! Crank it up as always, guys.
When we were in America doing the new album, after a hard day in the studio, Richie would get out his American Express card and take us to a bar, buy us each a bottle of expensive wine, and sit down and we'd play some tunes to whoever would listen to us. This is an old song that you'll recognise that came from these particular times in bars and pubs. This is Temple of the King.
Sick. I love a little story like that. Beautiful.
One day in the year of the fox came a time remembered well, for the strong young man of the rising sun, of the tolling of the great black bell. One day in the year of the fox, when the bell began to ring, but the time had come for one to go to the temple of the king. There in the middle of the circle he stands, searching, seeking. With just one wave of a strong right hand, the answer will be found. Daylight waits while the old man sings, heaven, help me. Then like the rush of 1,000 wings he's gone, and the day has just begun. One day in the year of the fox came a time remembered well, the strong young man of the rising sun, heard the tolling of the great black bell. One day in the year of the fox, when the bell began to ring, and the time had come for one to go to the temple of the king. Far from the circle at the edge of the world, he's moving, thinking back
the heck? Let me go back a sec. Am I tripping or did the song just trip out? First of all, let me just quickly say, I don't know about these guys, so I could have sworn I seen Dio in one of the pictures. So forgive me, my history is non-existent when it comes to this. But you know what? I like that because let me just find out who they are. You know what I mean? Naturally, I'm going to watch videos, see who they are, and the more the picture will paint itself, and then I can go onto the internet and I can find out a bit more. But right now, I don't need to know anything. Let the music do the talking, and you guys can also comment, and I'll read your comments, and I can see what, you know, you could do half the work for me. That's why I love you guys. But I tell you what, I like Blackmore's style of playing because if you're new to this channel, I love Celtic and medieval type of music, and I know Blackmore does too. And he has a song called Minstrel Hall, which I love. It's just a very cool medieval song. But you can tell since day one, he's always had that in the back of his mind and he's always liked it because you can hear increments of it in this. You know what I mean? Even in this, it's like there's vibes there at the very beginning. The lyrics, it's very medieval sounding. But let's keep going. It trips out the video, but we'll let it slide.
Far from the circle at the edge of the world, he's moving, thinking back to the stories he's heard. What he's gonna see there in the middle of the circle he lies. Help me, all to see by the look in his eyes. He goes to the temple of the king.
Them drums! Sounds like Mr. Crowley by Ozzy Osbourne. Woo! Those drum fills!
One day in the year of the fox came a time remembered well, when a strong young man of the rising sun heard the tolling of the great black bell. One day in the year of the fox when the bell began to ring, the time had come for one to go to the temple of the king.
Quality stuff right there. That was actually really good stuff. Good vocals as well. I've not heard that fella before. Let me know in the comments who the original singer is on Blackmore's Rainbow. I've seen Dio. I've seen this guy. I'm not too sure. But I tell you what, the drumming on that was quality. Very nice drum fills going on there. But the main thing that I took away from that is Blackmore's playing was very cool. He was using a lot of dynamics with his guitar tone. If you watch it back, you'll see he keeps adjusting his volume. So he's using the volume for tone. So when he has it full blast, he's getting that dirty. Obviously, I ain't gonna get it on here, but it gives him that great. But then when he wants to go into those, those little, you'll see him adjust his volume here. He'll go, ooh, turn that down. And then as it blasts up, cranks it again, starts going for it. That is what you call old school guitar playing. None of this pedals on the floor. None of this, the guy backstage doing it for you. He's doing it himself, and it's just old school rock and roll. I really like that song as well. And even the story. You know what I mean? True musicians, they would be like he said, the singer, way back when, we'll be singing, we'll be recording in the studio, and then when we finished recording, as I bet a lot of modern musicians nowadays, they go home and they chill out, go on the phones and all that. Not then. They would go out, go to the pub, wind down, get some wine. Thanks to Richie Blackmore and his credit card, because he would have been rich back then. And continue playing music, continue playing songs in the bars, and who wants to listen to what we've got? You know what I mean? And just write songs in the pub while you wind down and chill out. That's what it's about. That is the kind of stuff I like to hear as well. Those little details, those little stories before you go into a song, that's missing from today as well. You know what I mean? You see these live bands, it's all robotic. We play the song, we get out of there. It's like, nah, tell me, are you enjoying this? Here's a little story, a little 20-second thing that you can have. And it's just little bits like that I think make a performance and make a cool gig. Great stuff. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Nice one. Guys, if you've liked this video, you know what to do. But most importantly, hit the subscribe button so you're always in tune with my brand new videos that I'm dropping. Because listen, I've reacted to 2 Deep Purple songs now. This is the first Blackmore Rainbow. And I'm sure I might even dabble with Blackmore's Nights. But I've got way more Deep Purple to go on as well. So stick around. Not only that, we're doing all kinds. We're doing everyone. Jeff Healey. We're going to be doing Stevie Ray Vaughan. Dire Straits. We've been hitting hard. And I got to say, it's one of my best bands of all time. Fleetwood Mac. We're going everywhere. Because as I've said on this channel before, I want to react to as many things as possible. And I take little things away here and there. Because I'm in a band called RAYGO Plume. And I want to make sure that I can get as much information as I can. To try and make the best songs I can. But if you've liked this video, then I'm hoping I'll see you on the next one. I'll leave you with my latest song, Healthy Man. Peace! I woke up this morning, poured myself a drink. I picked up my guitar as I looked out to the sea. I didn't think much of it. It's nothing I've never seen. But then I put on the news and I soon realized how lucky I am to be a healthy man.
I no longer question why I feel down. I remind myself of good health, and I soon turn that frown upside down. Never prayed that much when I was a kid, but it's never too late. Now the first thing that I do when I wake up is look up to the sky. Thank the Lord that I'm here, and I'm grateful for a new sunrise to be alive. Now the first thing that I do when I wake up is look up to the sky.